If you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel or have already started, there is this harsh universal truth. YouTube is hard. Now, doing it as a Nigerian, I'm probably targeting the Nigerian audience, takes this hardship to a whole different level. You're welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm currently a 6th year medical student of UI with over 60,000 subscribers on YouTube. And for the past 4 years, I've been doing this YouTube thing. And I get a lot of questions. Questions like, is YouTube worth it? Like, how much money can one make? How can one get started on YouTube? That is why I'm starting a new series called the Creator Series. But the first video, which is this video, is going to be me talking about the unique challenges we are going to face in the YouTube journey and how you can actually overcome these challenges. These tips are things I would definitely appreciate if I'd gotten them like 4 years ago. How to learn these lessons the hard way. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because there are going to be a lot more videos like this on the channel in the coming days. The first challenge is that starting can be very expensive, and emphasis on the word can because it doesn't really have to be. I need to say this because of our unique context. When I was starting out, I would watch videos and people would say, oh, YouTube does not have to be expensive to start. Just use the device you have, blah blah blah. You don't have to get any device, you don't have to get a camera. Yes, that's a good advice, but for me at the time when I was starting, that was not a good advice for me because I had a Techno Spark phone. The Techno phone, definitely I couldn't use it for YouTube. The space, the memory storage on the phone was just enough for me to study my materials in medical school. The camera was definitely nothing to write home about. It was very, very bad phone. I had to use the money I got from a bursary. I invested that money in my first iPhone 8 at the time. And yeah, it can be quite rewarding. From that iPhone, that was my first investment. I've been able to upgrade my iPhone to a better one. I've bought some camera gears and stuff just from the YouTube channel and the revenue it has been able to generate all this while. Yeah, there are challenges, but it can also be rewarding. Yeah, if that's going to encourage you to start despite the challenge. Yes, beside the phone, you don't really have to get other things. When I was starting, beside the phone, which I got for about 80,000, the other thing I got was a microphone because that was like very important. I got a lavalier microphone, a wired mic, which was like 4,000 at the time, and that was all my setup. My tripod, I didn't have a tripod stand. I would use my stove, put the stove on the table, stack my textbook on top of it. That was my tripod. I would stay by the window. I still use the window for my lighting, and that was it. That was how I got started. And even till I was like 10,000 subscriber, I don't think I could afford to buy all the other things. Because when you go and look at the prices of this camera, setups, they are really, really expensive. Even tripod is really expensive. Lights, they are very expensive. So it can be very discouraging when you are getting started. My advice is this: you don't have to get all the gears. Like, see, I didn't get all the gears, but now I'm making some money and I'm investing it back into the thing. The thing is that the more stuff you get, the easier it is for you. Now, I can easily just fix my phone to my tripod and start recording. Compared to then, I'm going to stack stuff up, hold it, make sure my phone is not going to fall down. Some people can go the route of investing a lot at the beginning. Well, if you have some money to spare, yeah, that might be a good thing because it's going to save you time and stress. You could get the basic of the equipment and don't go for highfalutin things you don't even know how to operate. The second main challenge is that the market is super saturated. Think about it. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber because when you see those big creators and you see their lifestyle, you wonder, wow, someone can just sit down in front of a camera, talk, show their life, dance, and make this money from it. Like, even doctors don't make this much money. All those things make the market really, really attractive to a lot of people. Almost anything you're thinking of making, there's usually a form of it already online. Like, someone is already making something similar. Some might not be making such thing in your own particular location, but there's usually something similar. YouTube has a lot of users and the market is very saturated, but this should not discourage you from actually doing it. That is why you need to carve out your own space, carve out your own niche in the saturated market. So when a random person picks their phone to go to YouTube, they get a lot of videos. If they search for something, they are searching for a topic, they also get a lot of options. Your own aim is going to be, why will someone, out of all this full of content, why would they choose to watch me? And one way, the easiest way I think you can do that is to pick a very specific niche at the beginning. Let it be very unique. Let it be targeting like a very small audience. When I was starting, I could make videos about education, about productivity, about stuff like that. But there are a lot of creators already doing that. People will most likely pick the people that already existing that have a lot of like social approvals. When they say that this video has plenty views, someone that is looking for a video to watch, you most likely click the one that has plenty views, and the one that doesn't have view, you wonder, oh, this doesn't have a lot of views for a reason, and probably ignore that. But what I did was to target the Nigerian. Particularly, I picked the niche of jam because I was experienced in that niche. I was sharing my experience on how I passed my own UTME exam, and this was the little niche I picked, which I'm beginning to expand on. So the advice is that as much as possible, in the midst of all the wide content and oversaturation of probably the area you're interested in, try to pick a specific audience, target these people and start with them. These people, when they see something that is targeted at them, they'll be like, oh, this is a unique perspective, or this solution is very unique to me, and they are more likely to start from there. So start narrow, then you can broaden from there. The third challenge is that nobody really cares about you. Nobody actually cares about you, except maybe your close friends and family. So that is why if you put your content online, people will not watch you out of pity. They will not watch you because, and even if when you're starting, you're sending your content to your friends or people that share this thing, please let me watch this video. They can only do that for just so long if that video is not valuable to them. So value is the most important thing that will make people actually watch it, because everyone is kind of selfish and nobody really cares. Everyone wants what benefits them. Value could be in any form. Value could be in form of relaxation, it could be in form of entertainment, it could be in form of education or inspiration. So when you're watching a video, what are you getting from it? This kind of video now, you're watching it not because you like me, I believe, or maybe you like me, but if you are a random person that has not seen any of my video before, I believe you're watching this video because you think it's going to give you some valuable insight. Maybe you're interested in starting YouTube and you think this video might be insightful and helpful to you, and that's why you're still watching to this point. That's my point. Make sure that you are actually valuable. Try to ask yourself that this thing I want to make a video about, is it something that will help one person? And that's my own perspective. I know this video is going to help at least 1 or 2 or 10 people, and that is enough motivation for me to make it. I can make this video because I know 10 people. If 10 people can find this video helpful, I know there are a lot more people out there that are also going to find this video helpful, as long as I can, find a way to get this video to them. The third challenge is that nobody really cares, but you can make them care by making your content, making yourself really valuable. Tip number 4 is that it is painfully time consuming. And as a medical student, this is like the most challenge for me because YouTube has a lot of process. The steps that you go through, especially for my kind of video that I have to script and stuff, the step you go through is similar to like normal movie production. The first thing is ideation. You have to come up with ideas. After coming up with ideas, you now have to research. After researching, you have to script the video. After scripting the video, you have to set up your camera and shoot the video. After shooting the video, you have to edit the video. After editing the video, you have to take pictures to make a thumbnail. After doing that, you have to edit the thumbnail, think of the title, post the video, put the captions, answer comments. You see, this is a whole lot of different things just to make one single video, and that is why a lot of people just give up. Imagine doing all those, like you've scripted, you've shot, you've edited, you've taken pictures, you've edited the picture, done everything, and at the end of the day you're going to have like 10 views, and you refresh, only 10 people will watch. Out of those 10, only one person comments and 5 people like. This can be really, really discouraging, and it is something you're going to experience. My approach to this is try to make systems, and this system, you build a system as you go. By the way, try to script more than one video at a time when I'm scripting. I've been trying to shoot more than one video at a time when I'm shooting as well. And because I'm very busy in school, I try to get ideas during my day and try to, utilize those small minutes in between my day. But better advice I've seen people give is that when you can, hire people to help you out. And this can be also expensive. I've not been able to do that. I tried that sometimes, but I don't think I'm making enough money yet to be able to put someone on a monthly salary, which is why I have to like sit through this thing every time and go through the whole process all by myself. Just know that as you're starting the YouTube channel, be ready to devote a lot of time and effort and attention to it. And sometimes the reward might not come very quickly. The fifth challenge is that your views will hurt you, or your metric or your analytics. It will hurt you, and it still hurts me till now. When you start saying you're going to put in enough effort, you're going to put in a lot of effort into a video, and you're going to realize only 5 people will watch the video, and this will make you really sad because you've expected so much more from the video. Sometimes I just post videos and just try as much to not look at the analytics because it can it can ruin your day. Sometimes you think of a video, put in so much effort, and you imagine this video will do well, the algorithm, people will like it, and then YouTube will tell you that people are not choosing to watch this video as others. Will you try changing your thumbnail and title? Sometimes some videos don't just get enough view because of the topic. I'm like, after all this effort, something that I'd imagine will get a lot of view. So this is something I want you to know is part of the process. You're going to definitely experience it. Even bigger creators I know also experience this, and you're not going to be different. So you're going to develop tough skin in the process of being a YouTuber. The sixth challenge is that it can be hard to be consistent, and consistency is like the best or is the key to sustainable YouTube channel. It's something you're going to deal with all through, like trying to be consistent, especially when you're not getting the results you want, and you also have other things you engage in. I mean, like I'm a medical student, YouTube is definitely not the only thing I do. I do medicine, I do other extracurricular activities. So when things are not going well, it is very easy for you to just want to leave it and do something else. But consistency is the main way to actually grow on YouTube. And there's also something that's been noticed is that the growth is not usually exponential or is not linear. The growth can be flat at a point. You can be like flat and growing very gradually. Then after a while, or you just post one video one day and that video is going to make you skyrocket. Like it will just take you very high. You could literally go from 1,000 subscribers to 50,000 subscribers in 1 month. It might have taken you 1 year to get to that 1,000 subscribers. So when you choose to do it, just know that you're going to be doing it for very long. And one advice people normally give is that when you're doing YouTube, for the first year, just keep posting one video per week for 1 year without any expectation. After 1 year, you can decide to not do it anymore. So yeah, those are the 6 main challenges I think you're going to come across in your YouTube journey. And I think I've also shared some insights into how you can, mitigate and overcome these challenges. Yeah, there are going to be more specific videos on how much money I make on my channel, how to make money, how to get monetized. If you have specific questions, you can just put it in the comment section. I'm going to be making more videos on this topic. So please subscribe to the channel. And yes, I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye bye.